What's up, boys? I'm taking a look at some NBA player props today on prizepicks. If you guys are not already on prizepicks, highly recommend joining. Great website, great for player props if you guys are into that. The line's usually a little bit lower than some other places too, which is good if you guys like taking over. So definitely recommend joining prizepicks. Pretty awesome site, but we're going to go ahead and hop straight into this video. But yeah, definitely sign up on prizepicks. The link is in my description. The match your first deposit up to $100 using my code DOMG. Highly recommend it if you guys are into player props. But also, I have a Patreon, $10 a month. You guys get my daily picks every single day, whether that's NFL, NBA, or if I'm doing another sport. And yeah, so that link is also in the description. A bunch of you guys have already joined that. I seriously do appreciate you guys for joining that. I also had you in a premium Discord with other Patreon members, so we can talk about different stuff as well. I also have a free Discord down in my description, so if you guys want to join that, definitely go ahead. So prizepicks promo code is in the description, Patreon link is in the description, and the Discord link are all in the description. So those three things, definitely check them out if you guys are interested. And last off, before we go ahead and hop into this, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and also turn on post notifications. Those three things would help me out. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and hop straight into this video, though. We got a decent slate today. I'm not sure how many games it is. 7 or 8, I think it is. Might be a little bit more or less. I'm not sure. It's somewhere around there. But, yeah. Yesterday killed a lot of people. Those small slates, I always say to play light because they're usually a little bit tougher. And yesterday definitely was. I barely saw any winners yesterday. NFL was okay, but NBA just killed some people, man. There were some good-looking lines out there, and they did not work out. So we bounced back, though. I mean, you're going to have the bad nights. Don't get that discouraged. You're going to have bad nights. You're going to have good nights. That's just how it is usually. So let's go ahead and talk about some of these here. I got a good couple of points, assists, rebounds, three-pointers. Got a bunch of stuff for you guys. No fancy score today. But let's go ahead and talk about the main one here that I really, really do like, and that is Jarrett Allen. He's had a really, really good couple games. So let's go ahead and talk about him. So he has hit like his last 7, 8 besides that game right there against Chicago. But he's had a very, very good couple games. So he needs 17 points today. And he is playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. So let's go ahead and take a look at centers. Well, actually, just take a look at this game first. So the Cleveland Cavaliers game. Right here, center. He's starting at center. They have no one that's really questionable, it looks like. And yeah, he's starting at center going against the Timberwolves. 1.5 point spread, so that's good. Should be a pretty close game. And 213 over-under, which isn't absolutely horrible. So that's all right. Center going against the Timberwolves. Take a look at their points allowed. So they allow the 4th most points to centers in the league currently. So that's a very, very good look for a guy who's hit his prop many, many times recently. So definitely like Jarrett Allen today against the Minnesota Timberwolves on the over. Should be a pretty good look for him today. It's the first one. Garrison Matthews. I like him a lot. Points and three-pointers. We're going to talk about which one I kind of prefer, though. I'm kind of going back and forth on this today, but he's at 11.5 against Milwaukee today. He's had a very good couple games as well. 5 for 5 hit rate. He's at 19, 13, 16, 14, and 19 in his last couple games. So, yeah, definitely a good look. So let's take a look at that game. No Jalen Green, so that is something to go ahead and take a look at, note. But 9.5 point spread with a pretty high over-under, so this game could end up being a blowout, so kind of take that into account. But we'll see, because the Rockets have been on a streak, man. It's kind of crazy with an 8-16 record, but yeah, we'll see how they end up doing tonight against Milwaukee Bucks. I'm not necessarily sure I agree with that spread, but I think this game might be a little bit closer if the Rockets can pull it together. But starting at small forward, that's projected lineup. So Milwaukee here is allowing, they're one of the harder defenses against points, so that's something to know. But if you take a look at three-pointers here, they're allowing the 4th most. So that's something to kind of note here. So it's 12 points. He said this in his last 5. But then you go ahead and take a look at his three-pointers, which is 2.5, I believe. So let's take a look at that. So his three-pointers, right there, 2.5. And he's hit 5 for 5 as well. So I'm kind of going back and forth here. I'm thinking three-pointers might be a little bit better. The thing that's kind of throwing me off, though, is that he has, I believe in his last 10, he's hit his points 7 out of 10 times. He's hit his 3.6 out of 10 times. So he's a better hit rate for his points. But the thing is, Milwaukee allows a lot less points to small forwards, but a lot more three-pointers. And he takes majority three-pointers. So I'm thinking I'm rocking with Garrison Matthews here on three-pointers today on the over. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think in the comments for sure on that one. But I don't know. I'm kind of thinking three-pointers on him tonight. Sabonis. Let's take a look at an under 4 assists. So I like Sabonis on the under 4 assists. They actually dropped this one. This is usually 5.5, but I believe they did drop him to 5. So I still like it at 5 on the under. He is averaging 5.6 in his last 5, but he had 10 against Minnesota. So that's kind of a little bit of an outlier. That's what's kind of messing with these numbers. But yeah, he's at 5, 6, 3, 4, and 10. So 2 for 2 hit rate with a push. So yeah. Let's take a look at this game today, though. The Pacers. The Pacers game here. He is expected to start at power forward. Pretty close game. Decent over-under, so nothing too crazy going on there. So power forward here going against Dallas Mavericks. Let's take a look at the assists they're allowing. So they're a little bit on the easier side for assists. I still like this, though. If you take a look at more than just his last 5 in like even season, he has not had a very, very good hit rate with assists. So this is one worth taking a look at, I recommend. But not saying you guys should take anything. I mean, nothing's a lock, obviously. But I still think he should be a pretty good play for the under. But I just think he's worth taking a look at, man. Just one worth taking a look at. That one's just a huge outlier right there. I think he triple-doubled that game, actually. But yeah, he was going for that triple-double. That's why he started passing. But let's take a look at some other stuff here. Let's take a look at, let's go back to three-pointers here. We're going to take a look at one I liked last night that they ended up taking off the board, unfortunately. And actually, I'm kind of glad they did because he hit this last night. So I was about to take his under, and he ended up hitting. That was crazy. But averaging 0.6 in his last 5. He's had 1, 0, 0, and 2. So not a great hit rate so far this season. I think he's like 9 for 30 on the season of hitting at least 1. So it's somewhere around there, but I like him on the under for sure today. He's already played OKC twice this season, I believe, and I think he has not hit 1 in both matchups. So that is one that I do like. Did these take him off? Wow. Did something happen with the Lakers? They took all Lakers. Oh, okay. Yeah, something did happen. That's why. Anthony Davis and LeBron are questionable. Huh. Okay. That's why we took him off. That's kind of funny. 1 minute ago for Fantasy Labs. AD and LeBron questionable. So that is why they ended up taking him off. So, but yeah, if they add him back on at under 3s, we'll actually just take a look at this here. Anyway, just in case they do add him up, because I think both will probably play, but we'll end up seeing the centers going against the Oklahoma City. Let's take a look at this here, right here. One of the harder matchups against the 3-ball. Towards centers. So I do like 80 on the under today, but we'll see if he even plays, or LeBron. If LeBron plays, I don't really think that affects his 3 points, but I'll have to take a look at that still. So I don't know. I'll have to see what his hit rate is without LeBron, but we'll see. I'm not sure how that's going to really turn out. So yeah, I got to wait. I'm not locking in anything with the Lakers then, because they are probable. So I don't think I had any other Lakers on this list, so that's good. Let's take a look at rebounds here. And that is... Let's put it in here. There it is, Scotty Barnes. So, 7 rebounds right here for Scotty Barnes. He has been a consistent guy at 7. So, I feel like he at least pushes in the situation, but he has always hit like 7 rebounds. So, if you guys are okay with a push, this is one that you could think about taking. If you guys do not like pushes, then probably don't. If you guys don't like pushes, but I don't know. Scotty Barnes is a pretty good play today, in my opinion. Scotty Barnes, small forward going against the New York Knicks. Let's take a look at his rebounds against the New York Knicks. So, New York. They are about right in the middle there, if not one of the harder ones. But I'd probably say they're right in the middle, 7.78. But I still think he hits this number. He's had pretty good rate of hitting these throughout the season. He hits it more often than he doesn't, but there's obviously going to be a very good chance of a push. So that's something to kind of note. It's one worth taking a look at. If anything, don't use this video. Don't just go directly off what I'm saying. Use this as a base for your research if you wish. But that's kind of what I recommend when watching my videos. But yeah, just a little thing right there. But Scotty Barnes, worth taking a look at in my opinion. That was pretty much it. One that I did want to go and take a look at on this video. I have not gotten to this yet, but I want to take a look at Cade Cunningham. I've seen a lot of people talking about Cade Cunningham, and he has a really good hit rate, actually, in his last 4. And last 5, 21.8. So 4 out of 5 hit rate in his last 5. He's had 21, 28, 19, 26, and 15. So he's going against the Pelicans today. Cade Cunningham, Detroit versus the Pelicans. Let's take a look at that game real quick. That game is at 8 o'clock tonight. 6-point spread. Could get out of hand. Probably not. Pretty low over-under. But let's take a look at shooting guards against the Pelicans. See what they're allowing. Pelicans. They're about right in the middle. Yeah, they're like directly in the middle, I'd probably say. Yeah, they're right around there. 21.75. This is probably a game where you can hit the over. I need to take more of a look at this. But I definitely think Cade Cunningham could probably hit this over. It's not a bad play, considering how he's been playing recently. He said 28-28, or 21-28, 19, and 26. So he's been playing pretty good lately, man. I think there's a definite shot he goes over in this game. So maybe Cade Cunningham is one to go ahead and take a look at here. But that's going to do it for the video, man. Appreciate you watching. Again, if anyone is new, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. Those two things would help me out, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.